Greetings and welcome back everyone to XCOM 2 and what will likely be one of the last episodes. This episode, take number 2. We had a crash. I have been made well aware of the possibility that this last mission is going to be a massive bug fest. I was kind of hoping that given that we have let the game have a fair bit of development time post-release, that those bugs would have been squashed quite a lot, but as it stands, this is not a particularly good start to things. On the plus side, it crashed before we even managed to launch the mission. We got notification that we could bring along wounded soldiers. I was like, yay, let's bring along some of our wounded soldiers, and then when I added them to the roster, game froze. So, you know what? A crash before we actually get to anything I haven't seen, I'm all right with, as long as that is the only crash that I need to deal with. I'll be completely okay.
This gateway of theirs and shut the Avatar project down for good.
We could
If our
possibly
past experiences are any indication,
us.
we need to be prepared to throw everything we've got at them.
How wounded are you, Dark Aavak? How wounded are you? How wounded? We've got 4. You're missing 6. That's not good. You're only losing more than 6. I mean, I'd have to burn 2 medkits straight away to bring you guys into a position where you're not going to immediately die. But Adam Donnelly can heal himself with Soulfire. Would having these... I see, Dark Aavak is an incredibly potent combatant. I think having him there would be really, really useful. Okay, fingers crossed this doesn't crash us. I was really trying to decide, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. You know, is it really going to help us? But I honestly think it would. 27, we've got an Andromedon. Potential mechanized unit. A sector pod. Guaranteed mechanized unit. Gatekeeper. I actually don't think that counts as a mechanized unit at all. But the Archon, I believe, does. So we've got 3-ish mechanized units. There are 27, so we could have, like, I don't know, 5 sector pods for all I know.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us.
Okay.
Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat.
All right.
We have to succeed at all costs.
Okay. Wounded soldiers allowed. Commander, in order to ensure the success of this vital operation, wounded soldiers may be assigned to the mission. You're not coming along. It is okay. It is okay. Don't worry. No, not you. See, Sheilab is very destructive. But. Not you. Make armor available. Make utility items available. Build items. I want another medkit. Thank you. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Right, Shen, you are coming along with us. You are going to be helping us insofar as medkittering. We do not need the Skulljack. It is not necessary in any way. However, what I wouldn't mind is... Shen, you can be rolling with an EMP grenade. Your aim is 78 plus 15. Okay. I don't care too much about the curse if people get a little bit wounded from this, as long as they come back. And so far, Marb's curse has never resulted in someone dying, so... Marb, you're rolling with the blue screen rounds. There we go. So we've got a decent amount of alien elimination, robot elimination, or at least close up. Oh, that is a good question. The ability to have some extra units with us. That's a really, really good ability. Dark Aavak. I could bring you along, or I could bring along Firestone instead. Or Rara Foxington. You're going to cost me medkits straight off the bat, but that Reaper ability and your ridiculous aim. Crit chance is just... It was really, really too good to give up. Right, I would like... Adam Donnelly, really want you to have a warsuit, mate. Go ahead. I would very much like you to be using the Plasma Blaster. Additionally, I would like you to be using the Battle Scanner. There we go. I would like you to be using a battle scanner as well. I want to know what we're going to be facing before we face it. Now, Dark Aavak. Wall suit, perhaps? Or Wraith suit? See, the Wraith suit gives less protection, but that added mobility and the added dodge, honestly, I think is better in the long run. And I would like you to have Talon rounds, as this gives us bonus critical damage, which stacks very nicely with your other abilities. Is Carcinel? See, at this point, I could just have you with some amazing weapons. Could give you acid grenade. Let me just think about this one, because Miss Carcinel, you've got some awesome abilities, but launch grenade, shredder, demolition, hollow targeting, chain shot, salvo, saturation fire, and phantom. Or I could roll with hammer. Where are you, hammer? A hammer is not a kernel, but hammer's abilities. Heavy ordnance is amazing, and salvo. Volatile mix. I actually think hammer is a better overall demolitionist. So I'm going to bring hammer along because hammer is going to get more use out of their... They're going to have one extra use of their grenade. And their grenades are going to have a much larger area of effect. I would like to give you a war suit. It's 9 plus 6, whereas Miss Carcinel would have a little bit more than that. Let me just double check that. I want to see what Miss Carcinel's health is. And also her aim. Ooh, Miss Carcinel's aim is really good. Okay, yeah. It will be Miss Carcinel. We'll miss out on a little bit of our destructive capabilities, but I think it will benefit us in the long run. Right, I would like you to be wielding the war suit, and I would like it to have the redstone cannon. The grenade should be the acid grenade. It's just so good. Your additional item can be whatever you want. I could give you tracer rounds, which makes you crazy accurate. Alternatively, venom rounds, dragon rounds, armor piercing rounds. It would ignore armor and it would strip armor. Or it would just make you super amazing at aiming. If I gave you tracer rounds. Or I could make you burn things when you hit them. Or make them get poisoned. Yes, it's a difficult choice. And this gives you over 100%. I mean, you already had over 100%. You're up to 114%. You can shoot through things in cover reasonably easily. But then you've got a grenade, so that's not actually that important for you. If you go with a flashbang... Ooh, we haven't rolled with a flashbang in a long time, but a flashbang to cancel out any sort of psionic effects might be super useful. Because you've already got good aim. We've only got one of those, though. So we'll have to pick our time well, but there are a lot of flashies in this, so flashbang may go for defensive, might be better. No, I think in the end I'm going to go with the 80 rounds, and I may kick myself for this. I'm not above giving myself a solid kick in the shins if this ends up being a really dumb move, but let's hope it's not. We've got 2 medics. We have got 2 psionics, we've got a heavy, and we've got a ranger. We do not have a sniper, and honestly, that surprises me. Not having a sniper really surprises me.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA.
Okay.
We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the
Shen,
buffer.
watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Thank you. Oh god, not this again. Oh, it's just a mess. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily.
Initiating network connection.
Give them hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through.
Okay.
All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. And you're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to be a one-way trip sort of scenario? This is going to be like Abyss, isn't it? I'm going to just be typing through some sort of command on my ARM computer. It's like, yeah, I knew this was a one-way trip when I stepped through the portal. It's okay. Some benevolent ethereal come along and shield me.
Stay alert. No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be safe.
Okay, only person who's concealed is Miss Carson. Fair enough. Right, I want to know what powers I've got. I've got Dimensional Rift. The Avatar creates a seething dimensional instability that erupts after a short delay. Any victim caught in the blast is damaged and may be stunned or disoriented by the unnatural energies released. I've got Null Lens. I also have Mind Control. The Avatar can seize active control of their target's mind, forcing them to turn on their companions. Well, Mob, just take cover for now. Well, actually, Miss Carsonell, let's... Right, we can't go in that direction, that's fine. We can't go in this direction, that's good. Is this going to be like... Yeah, it's probably going to be like the temple ship. It's just a long gauntlet of death that we have to slowly slog our way through. Well, that's fine by me, I suppose. Right then. Let's move on up.
I'm on the move.
Thank you. I'm not going to use Dark Aavak's stealth yet. Adam Donnelly. You are not in the best of ways. That's fine.
Let's move already.
We do not have a counter, so that is good. We can just advance as we see fit for a little bit. Midnight, where can I get you? You can go up with Adam.
Not a problem.
Shen, over there.
It's clear.
Dark Aavak. You can get pretty far, so let's go over
Here
there.
I come.
Then myself. I will go here. I strongly suspect that if my character goes down, that's it. Commander's avatar. Ah, that... I didn't even expect that. I feel stupid. Right, Gremlin heal. Donnelly, you need it less right now. Dark Aavak.
Heal Feenan.
Donnelly can heal themselves, so... Very nice there. Back to full health.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering
Everyone
now
to
to
Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Is there anyone coming for us? There's a way around there. Around there. There's some sort of central chamber.
You have such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance strengthen our world if
Oh dear. They're gonna be one of us or something. I don't know. Mind games. I don't appreciate them. Let's get a little bit closer in this castle now.
Moving out.
Let me know what you see. Okay. Some sort of greenhouse, it looks like. There are doors, there are windows. There's probably another door on the other side, which is fine. Now, I am going to be moving very cautiously with this. I'm not going to be just charging forward. So, adjust your expectations for a slow advance, because that is definitely what this one will be.
Wenn es sein muss.
Midnight. How far up there can you get? You can get quite
On
far.
my way.
Shen. Actually, Shen, you can go and hunker down next to the commander. Dark Aavak, I don't want you to move too far ahead, so let's get over there a little bit. We are going to focus our forces on one side. It's not a wise move to split up, and right now, I would say that there's more movement, or at least mechanical sounding movement, from the right than the left, so I'm probably going to have my forces move around in that direction shortly.
Overwatch. Got it covered. I'm on it. On Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize. Scanning Gebiet.
Could be up there if you want to do it.
so many lives risked to bring you back to them, Commander. And for what? More violence, more war, more death. Truly, you were meant for something more than this.
See, there you go with the whole mind games again. I didn't appreciate it in the first game either. Get out of my mind.
Okay.
I didn't open it to you. I am not Quaid.
Just as we saw surrounding the gateway in the field, the alien flora seems to flourish in close proximity to the psionic fields passing through these systems.
Okay. Right, okay. Got a Codex, we've got an Archon. And the Codex would be a good gain for us. Simply because... See, we've got to get it down here is the problem. The Codex would be such a good ally for us right now because of its ability to use an attack which disables weapons. Let's get a little bit closer.
Finally.
Mob, same for you. Actually, no, Mob, you can go over here. We're gonna start to converge around that one point. It seems that the mechanical sounds I was hearing were an Andromedon, and that's significantly less dangerous than what I was imagining. So I would actually like more of my troops
Absolutely.
on this side. Shen, you can go ahead, stand
What's
there.
over there?
Dark Aavak need to move pretty far, but you can move super fast
Let's
because
do
of your
this.
race to. I can still use your grappling hook if I want to. Right. I don't know what else I'm going to activate if I shoot through here. Got 2 Codex though. If I went for you, chance of me killing fairly low, but a crit is a reasonable chance of getting that. You're the only one in that position, so I'd rather not have you face them alone if I could avoid it. Let's get in a little bit closer, shall we? This is where a sniper would really come into its own, but we've chosen this particular path for now. And in a way, I kind of like the idea of doing this the old-fashioned way without snipers. Alright, go for it. We have to kill him eventually. Excellent shot. You've taken it out in one go. Right, that reduces the 2 remaining in that pod to the 2 that we actually want to capture. But, interestingly, you've removed the only one that could see you, so...
Bin dabei.
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some.
Now, it actually would have been smarter for me, in retrospect, to have moved up a little bit. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her Inspire and pull her back. Because what would have been a good idea is to have her engage first, whilst everyone else had a full turn, and then moved people forward as necessary to engage. And it was a bit of a dumb move on my part, unfortunately. Okay, I would like you to pull back then in this situation.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Just let them come to us. Now, if we can get Midnight and the
Getting
others a
reports
little
from
bit closer.
across the globe, Commander. Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own, but it's not looking good.
Right, you can
Whatever
get
we're
it.
gonna do, we better do it fast.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater.
You survived,
But
oh, that's
still, you
disappointing.
refuse. What more can we offer you than the greatest gift of all?
That's quite disappointing, actually. You know what? Right, Adam Donnelly, move up.
Tired of waiting
I'd
around.
like to try and take control of one of their units if we can. Oh, we can't see them. Damn it. Okay. Well, on the plus side, that does actually mean I can approach a little closer with the rest of my
Get
units.
in on.
Midnight. What stats do I have as this unit? Mental Fortress. The Avatar is immune to any form of negative mental effect. The Avatar quickly regains health when wounded. Wow. Okay, can I fire at anything? Do I have any stats for this weapon? What? Psionic Repeater? What the dickens? Okay, move up. See what we can do. Okay, nothing. Damn. Well, what Midnight can do is
Not a
move up
problem.
and lob a black battle scanner all the way through. I need to know where they are. Also, who else is out there with them? I want to know around that corner, basically. Really? They move? Well, I mean, that would explain it, but that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why would they walk away from this situation? Literally no sense.
I hope
Okay.
it's worth it.
So do I. Dark Aavak, let's get you over there.
Here I come.
No, still no sight on anything. Very well. Alright, Ms. Carsonell, I would rather you not have to advance too far forward when you don't have
I'm
any
on the
cover
move.
to get there, so we'll just have you move forward
Moving
there.
to Overwatch.
Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft.
Scanning. I'm on it.
We're gonna have a lot of people able to make some good Overwatch attacks if they come back into sight. But I actually doubt they will. Trying to decide whether it would be better to go up around or through. I think around would be
So much
better.
time spent needlessly resisting, fighting your ascension to something greater.
Okay.
And yet here you are, just as we had envisioned. In your efforts to prevent the Avatar's
Oh, damn it.
creation, you have followed the path we set forth, truly exceeding even our own lofty expectations, Commander.
Shut him out, Commander. More alien lies.
Do you
Those
truly
scallywags.
believe that to be the case?
Scallywags, a lot of you. Right, at this point, go ahead and conceal.
I'm a ghost.
Good.
Rolling.
Let's get out there. Still nothing. That is really, really quite worrisome, honestly. Alright then, Commander, let's move forward. Dead. We could push into this room.
Let's do this.
If we're splitting our assault, moving forward on each side, then I'm a little bit happier about having anyone going inside.
On my way.
We are getting a little bit more split up than I would like. Can you get over there? No, you cannot, which is a bit of a shame.
All right, I'll go.
We'll get near the
Rolling.
window so that you can shoot through it if you need to.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm on it. Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I really do wish there was a... Yeah, everyone in Overwatch button. certainly the way I play, once I start entering Overwatch, it's time for everyone to be in Overwatch.
Have rejected our wisdom, and still we show compassion and generosity.
Okay.
But as with all things, this too must end. We can no longer afford to suffer your transgressions.
Commander, alien forces are stepping up their attacks on both resistance and civilian targets.
There is still another way.
Which would be... Right, Dark Aavak, be a bit crazy and move quite far forward this time. Okay, we've got sight on one. There we go. You're just hidden behind the wall. You scoundrel, you. Alright, Commander, let's move you forward. If I get you over there, you're probably going to proc that group. Not exactly what I want, but... Go for it. I want to draw them out. There we go. Come hither. Okay, hopefully you are now visible. You got a sight on him as well. Okay. Now the first one, I want that Andromedan, please. Whilst it's got full armor, please. There we go. I would love Midnight to be able to get in there and take control, but it's just not going to happen. Shen, sure.
What's
We'll move
over
you up.
there?
We'll open the door. That way you can shoot through it if need be. Open the door, please. Miss Carsonell. I'd like you through the window. There we go. You can take aim from that position. Obviously, you can move forward. Midnight the same. I really would like it if Midnight could get that unit. The only way I could think to do that is if somehow I just blew up the wall, but I don't know. That's using up a grenade just for a single thing. I could go for a mind control. 100%. Seize active control of the target's mind. How long for, though? There's a 5-turn cooldown. Welcome. Alright. Everyone else can be in Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Roger.
Bitte Feuerschutz.
Mind controlled. Yeah, I think it's ticking down, just letting me know. So we're probably going to want to expend you very quickly. Okay, here we go. Now, it's not like we haven't been able to wipe out a second pod in one turn before. There are a few people who are going to take reaction fire. Bad luck there. It's good effort.
Enemy is still up.
It's alright. We've got some EMPs that will be very nice against this thing.
You view us as the conquerors of your world, but that was never our intent. Each species you've encountered, the aliens you have fought and slaughtered, none were given a choice. Our home was the oldest of worlds, and the first to be consumed. Billions were lost. If only that were the end.
I mean, it could be, if you wanted to be. Just leave. We've got salvos, so I could... see, the thing is, could I get an acid grenade down there? No, that's a shame. But I can get out there and take an attack, which is something that's going to be important to me. But the main one is obviously you. The Andromedon can move up and start punching things. I can disable weapons. I very much like that, actually. In fact, you know what I would like? I would like to teleport up here. Yoink. got some stuff over here on the which I don't really want to deal with. But if I'm lucky, I can't quite get both of them. It's fine, we'll go with this one. There we are. Weapons disabled. Now then, Midnight, you don't really need to be out there in order to do your funky things. Shen, you've got an EMP grenade. If I can get close enough to use it. Close enough would probably be here.
It's clear.
I'm going to keep you in reserve, though, and we'll see whether I need to use that grenade or not. Dimensional Rift. Oh, wow, that's a huge ability. I don't want you just stood there, though, when you do it, because that's, like, pretty much death. Over there would be good. And Dimensional Rift, please. Right about there. Let's make sure we're getting all three of them. Yep. Thank you. And go. Oh, wow. Just wow. Okay. It's reasonable to confess that I am actually impressed. Well done, you. Right, Shen. Mob, do you have... Well, actually, I would just go for chain shot on it. 97%. I'll strip all of its armor. Go for it. If you can hit. Well done. And again, please. Wonderful. Plus, it is now hollow targeted on top. Dark Aavak is almost certainly not going to have to come out of hiding for this one. Midnight. What have we got left? Shen can just take a shot. Shen can't actually see that one, though. That's a bit of a shame. I can just acid glob you guys and probably take you both out. There we go. Well, actually, no. I'll take one of you out. Then the sector part remains for someone else to just shoot. So, Shen still can't get that shot. Very disappointing. If I can shoot from here, I'd happily take the shot. Nope, can't do it. Very well. Mob, let's see if we can get in position.
Here.
There we go. Eliminate. And down it goes. Not too bad, all things told, I would say. Right. As for you, I wouldn't actually like you to be too far forward right now.
Not a problem.
There we go. Rightio.
On Overwatch.
And everyone into Overwatch who can be in Overwatch, please.
Positive. Covering now.
You're going to come out of that mind control before too long. I've used all of my really powerful abilities there. There we go. And effectively, we've only eliminated 6 aliens, all things told. Wow, that was a big explosion.
Resistance forces are pushing back against Advent.
Fantastic.
But it's coming at a heavy price. At this rate, there may not be anything left on either side.
From here,
Third
you
victory.
call upon an endless legion of reinforcements. You will be overrun. Yet our armies could be withdrawn at any time, Commander. Peace is within your grasp. If you would just rejoin us.
No. Gonna have to be a big old nope on that one, I'm sorry.
On my way.
Dark Aavak, I want you to scout ahead, please. There will do.
Going up.
There's something nasty in there. Right, well, Ms. Castanel, I would like you to reload.
spotted.
And then press forward.
Moving out.
Oh, damn. No cover. I was hoping you'd actually be in cover there. Never mind.
Then
Well, we're going to be using this turn to Overwatch anyway, then.
Absolutely.
Shen, you can move out.
All right, I'll go.
Dark Aavak, you will be in Overwatch. Hopefully you don't accidentally get triggered when this thing comes out of its mind control. And it's got 3 turns left, it seems. Get in cover if we can. Half is good with armor like that. Who else can move? Dad, you can get forward.
Finally.
Right, now the thing is, we don't want to move too far forward when we're just about to, when everyone's already moved. So, with that in mind, I know this is using up a turn of my mind control, but I can just kill you if I need to.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
I don't need to yet, so I'm not going to. If this shows 2 next, then finally, at the last mission of the game, I've worked out how to pay attention to when they're going to come out of mind control. What? What? What?
For decades, you were part of this commander. You are capable of so much more, and yet
Okay.
you failed to grasp the true nature of your power. Return to us, and your world will live on. Resist, and there will be nothing left to save.
No. Fairly certain that the public have spoken largely. I mean, realistically, the resistance outside of XCOM are effectively fighting you with the technological equivalent of ping pong ball launchers, but they're still fighting, so I think humanity has basically said, I'd rather die free than live as slaves. Or as food. And it's not a difficult choice on that one, I've got to be honest. It's like, slaves, food. I think I'd prefer to just die fighting, really. Be a mildly irritating thorn in your side. Right, Dark Aavak, I would like you to actually explore forward a little bit. Get over there, please.
Understood.
And you can
Moving
pull
out.
back if need be. Do we see any bad guys? Really? None? What on earth is in here? Oh. Peoples. Being experimented on. Those poor peoples. And we've got a bunch of rooms further up. Let's cast a now. Looks like Dark Aavak has explored far enough ahead.
Running.
You might be about to proc a pod, but no. Okay, that's good. Are you... It looks like you actually might be out of mind control on the next turn.
Wird schon nicht passieren.
So, given that, I'm going to move you very far forward. And just hope that you reveal something useful for me.
Heading out.
Shen, over there would do for you, I think.
I hope it's worth it.
So do I, my friend. So do I. Alright, first and foremost. Really far forward. Like there. Ultra scouting! 1 Dromdons, 2 mutons, okay. 3 mutons. Wow, okay, there's a lot of death there. Looks like 4 mutons. Can I teleport again? I can, but I won't be able to do much. Really wish I had that psionic bomb again. You know what, they're probably gonna kill us, so... Sure. There's nothing else for them to shoot right now, so fine. I'll just take a pot shot and hope for the best. It didn't work out, but okay. Everyone else, Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. Overwatch.
Got it covered.
I'm gonna wait for them to come to us. Dad, you're actually moving up.
Tired of waiting around. Got it covered.
Still mind control, but I suspect this turn is going to be the end of it. I think in a turn's time, we will get the ability to mind control again. Okay, well, that solved one of our problems really easily. Thank you. I need to sneeze. Oh. That was not a good sneeze. I couldn't reach the dial in time.
Hearing reports of some randomized disruptions in enemy forces on the ground.
Okay.
Units suddenly laying down their arms mid-battle or turning on one another.
With the tower disrupted,
interesting.
it could be that the Elders are attempting to maintain the network on their own. The strain on them must be enormous.
Our power does not waver. You'll find our forces here loyal. They require no coercion. For they know failure here means the end for all.
Consider all those who have sacrificed for your cause, Commander. So many friends, so many allies. For what?
How are we going to deal with you guys? I mean, Miss Carsonel can lay down a grenade. I could also move forward with the commander and take some shots from in here. Yeah. Because they're going to have to advance in order to be able to shoot at the commander. But I can use things like null and... Oh, that's unfortunate. That is a lot of active enemies now, like a great deal of active enemies. And null lance down here may actually be alright. Does it hit both? Is the question. Yes. Go for it. 8 to 11. This is getting difficult now. Very little damage. Okay. They're both going to be a little bit annoyed by that. That's fine by me. I can get a 92 on one of them. Midnight can go for a Void Rift. Can I hit all three? Yes. Yes, I can. That's literally the best thing you can do. Instead of capturing one, just go for Void Rift, because you might actually proc Insanity on all three of them. And if you do proc Insanity on 2 of them, you might actually kill them outright. See how this goes. Missed. Ah, oh, bad luck. Bad luck. Any more?
Come on.
Oh, okay, that was it. That is unfortunate. I will confess. That is very, very unfortunate. Ms. Carsonel, you've got saturation fire. If I could only hit all of you. Alas, that is not going to happen, I suspect. Instead, then, let's go for you two. You'll do an awful lot of damage. I will remove my cover, though, which is a pain. Go for it, though.
Animal!
You have a grenade in that private. Well done. Oh, you didn't destroy the cover. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Very, very, very happy with that. I was quite concerned. Right, get down here, Shen. It's going to be better cover for you, and we can see what you can do then. Nothing right now, but that's fine. Alright, Andromedon. How about I move you up, and you can decide what you want to do from that new position. What can you see? Same 2 targets. Okay, that's actually good for us. Dead. I could go for an Insanity on it instead of anything else. You've got a 90% chance to hit. And you might actually proc a secondary effect, so go for it.
Now.
Oh, that's a bit mean. True, but mean. Missed! Oh, a 90% chance.
Not good.
Rubbish. So bad. So bad. Marv, I need you in a better position here, mate. The kind of position I need you in is one that doesn't involve you
Okay, ich gehe.
being an obvious target for a grenade. There we go, good. Take it out, please. Well done.
Den habe ich ganz sicher erwischt.
Shen, you can be in Overwatch. Andromedon. Acid Bomb would be grand, right about there, because it'll strip armor away and add acid burn. There we go. Oh, it doesn't strip armor away. Oh, I do apologize. Dark Aavak. I still kind of like you. You know what? I could just put you into kill zone through this window. Anything comes through here, it dies. If this muton moves through this area, it dies. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good area.
Got it covered.
We'll see how this goes. One. It's probably going to die if it moves across Dark Aavak's kill zone. What have we got? Where is it? Okay, you're on the very edge of our range there. Good. It was a difficult shot for you to make, and I'm glad it missed. Okay, you coming through the window? Oh, you're going to go for another shot, I think. Oh, you might be. Dark Aavak, now would be the time. No. So you're in cover, so I guess it's not going to proc. I thought, for some reason, that Killing Zone would actually proc whilst in cover. Ooh, good shot. Only did 4 damage, man, so it's not that good, I suppose. But we've got one in Overwatch, but they are clustering very well over there.
When we first encountered Earth, we wept for a broken world, for a tortured race crying out to the stars in agony. We answered your call. We saw your true potential. The first invasion was a test, but your people did not fail as you believed. You succeeded beyond measure. You need only accept your place amongst us.
Keep pushing, Commander.
You see,
They're losing their grip on the world and they know it.
there's...
We have lost nothing, for our greatest weapon returns to us. You will defeat them here, as you did once before, Commander.
Okay, I've got some sort of fractured mind thing going on, but this reminds me of a plot through Angel, the TV series Angel. I'm going to try and avoid spoilers in case anyone is watching it, but effectively there was an enemy that kind of was mind controlling the world, and there was bad things happening as a result. But under their mind control, the world was basically at peace. A couple of people died on a frequent basis, but like a fraction of the amount that were dying whilst we were under control of ourselves. And there was like a point where you're like, well, I mean, I guess we have proven time and time again that we really can't be trusted to govern ourselves. We just end up in petty wars. Yeah, so what if a few of us get eaten every day? It's a small price to pay for the end of suffering for millions. But, you know, it's like, don't really like the whole thing of not being in control of ourselves. Gotta be honest. If Dark Aavak weren't there, then I could possibly get a Shredstorm cannon going through. Now this is going to take out one of the mutants. It will also hurt an Andromedon. Oh, didn't hurt that. Oh, maybe acid can't affect it? I don't know. That's very bizarre though. Either way, reload.
Oh yeah!
Mob, you can't do anything just yet. I could... What I really need is someone who can... Ah, there we are, Dimensional Rift. Someone who can do this, basically. This is effectively exactly what I needed. There will do. Because it'll hit pretty much everyone. That will take you out. I'm a bit sad that I wasted a grenade there. And pop. 2 down automatically. You're going to take a chunk of damage in the next turn. And you can still overwatch from... My god. Dead. I could have you move forward at this point. There's no good cover for you, which is an issue. Mob can push forward now, though. Not very far, however. Midnight, you've got sight on 1. What I could do is have Dead move forward, give him another turn so that he can try and absorb health. Actually like that. Go on then, Dead. We want Soulfire right now.
We have nothing to fear.
Well, the problem comes when that Andromedon dies. It's going to have to punch one of us, but that punch is still going to be quite nasty. Soulfire, please. 6 to 8. Or I could go for you. Honestly, wiping you out, I strongly suspect you're going to die anyway, so let's just go for you instead.
This may be painful.
Hopefully it will be. Not much of a may about this one. You'll heal 4 damage. Well done. Now, I could have you just walk in there and punch one of them. I mean, you're immune to quite a lot of things, actually. Go ahead. Immune. Now, a punch, 55%. A shot, 50%. Go for it. Ah, scallywags. Enormous wags of Scal. Shen, I move you over there. That's not a great place for you, but here might not be that bad of a position. Who have we got sight on? Ooh. See, if this wasn't covered in acid, I would actually have Dark Aavak go for a Reaper attack, because he could probably get you and you. In fact, he would be able to get you. He'd be able to get you, and then he'd be able to run for cover. But I might activate a bunch of stuff I really don't want to deal with right now. Oh, it's a difficult choice, but I think I'm actually going to go for it.
Quietly.
Let's get them all out of here. So, the first one we want to kill. Can we do this without getting acided? Yes, go. Try not to activate too many people.